Hi there, I'm Mike, and what I have for you today is, it's a Black Series. I don't know. It's been so long since I've done one of these. This is the Black Series Galaxy's Edge Droid Depot multi-pack. Now, this is technically the fourth multi-pack that I've gotten in this style. The first three came out in 2019 when Galaxy's Edge first opened. There was a Droid Depot pack like this that came with R2 and C-3PO and the Rex that was later re-released at Target, and I think a BB-8. And now we have an updated version of that. You can see with the K7R1, which is this guy, the KB23, which is the BB unit here. CB. Wow, CB23. It's right there, Mike. Guys, I've got a reading level of a chipmunk. A pit droid, which I'm super excited about. Our first pit droid in the Black Series. And then another battle droid. So I do have a couple of just droids back here that we can use to compare them. I've got the old release of the K2SO and then the new one that I've got over there. And then also I've got just some other random droids that I pulled off my shelf just to kind of show what's going on. You know how it is. Let's take a look here real quick. It does open, and we have this little bit right here. It says, throughout the galaxy, droids are programmed for a variety of tasks. The Droid Depot is filled with a variety of different types of droids from across the galaxy, including astromech droids, battle droids, protocol droids, pit droids, and security droids, and more. I added an extra "and" there for flavor. You can take that and save it for some other time that I forgot to put an "and" in a sentence. And then below that, it's just a bunch of different languages that I cannot read. And then right here, we have the actual pack here. Now this is essentially this is 2 and 2 half figures and then a little Babu Frik there, which we've already had. Not super keen on this guy because I already have him, but I guess not everyone got that 3PO pack, and Babu Frik is one of the better things to come out of the sequel trilogy and my favorite thing to come out of Rise of Skywalker. Always down for more droids, love droids, but like I said, this pit droid here, that's what I'm looking forward to right now. So I'm super glad to finally have that. On the back here, we do have a little bio. So for K7R1, hoping to be reactivated, the KX security droid with black and white plating, known as K7R1, was dismantled and displayed in the Droid Depot by the proprietor Mubo. So I haven't been to Droid Depot in a long time. I haven't been since, it opened? No. Yeah, 2019. That's when I went. So I guess maybe there's this droid there. I have to go back and look. It's a good excuse to go back to Disneyland, I guess. CB23, a maroon and turquoise BB astromech unit. CB23 is a member of the Resistance and serves as Poe Dameron's co-pilot for a short period of time while BB-8 was on another mission. Was that in The Last Jedi? Was that when BB-8 went with the other people? I don't know. I have no idea. The pit droid. The cheap and expendable pit droids often bolt out to repair still cycling superheated pod racer engines with no regard to their personal safety. And we got Babu Frik, a tiny droid smith normally found working among the spice runners of Kijimi. The well-regarded Babu Frik can reprogram or modify virtually any droid, regardless of the security measures protecting its systems. And then finally, we have the battle droid. The soulless ranks of the Separatist armies are dominated by the tall, thin B-1 battle droids, controlled by centralized command centers. They often suffer programming glitches that manifest as personality quirks. So that is the bios here. I'm going to go ahead and pop this open. I'm sure you're like, Mike, we just want to see you open up these. So if you're curious about how I got this, I did not go to the park. I don't even know if they're in the parks yet. I ordered all 3 of these new packs on Shop Disney as soon as they went live, and this was just the first to come out. So let's go ahead and get these out here, starting with the K7. All right, I got a bunch of stuff here. Now, so I don't know if this is ever going to be seen outside of the stores that it's exclusive to, but this is exclusive right now to the Disney parks and Shop Disney online. So if you want one of these, head over to Shop Disney. I don't know if they're in stock because I think they sold out when the day like they went up. And I don't keep track. Once I buy something, I don't keep checking to see if it's in stock or not in stock. You know, like, why would you? This thing popped out, taking it out of here. Ooh, that's loose. Gonna have to hit that with some Kiki Fix Loose joint, because that's loose. All right, not a big deal, but still kind of annoying. Okay, so here we have the 4 out of the 5 out of the pack. Yeah, 5 out of the pack, because I guess Babu Frik is a person. Let's start with the K2SO guy here. Was it K7? I'm never gonna remember this guy's name because K2SO is burned into my mind. It's K7R1 here. Let's take a look here. Now, obviously, he's got some different. There we go. He's got some different paint apps on him. I love the eyes here. They did a great job of painting these eyes. I like the markings over the face. Ooh, I love all the paint apps on here. Now, I just want to kind of point out here, this is the original one. I feel like this one's got a glossier paint on it, so it's got a little bit more luster. It's he's missing all the Imperial insignia on the shoulders there. I mean, sculpt-wise, he's the exact same. One of the problems I have with this sculpt is, I don't know if it's because he's so tall and lanky or what, but he does not like to stand up. At least mine doesn't. Mine will stand up for a little while, and then he'll fall right over. I don't think I've ever actually reviewed this mold here. I do like it. It's got a lot of great articulation bits. I love that they have the clear plastic in the joints here because it gives it kind of like that hollow look without being hollow. He's got lots of great articulation. Pretty much everything that you could want. I do wish that he came with the blaster, or at least I wish K2SO came with the blaster. I don't mind having extras of these in the Jedi Fallen Order game. Obviously, these were everywhere. They were things you had to fight. And then if you haven't watched the newest episode of Book of Boba Fett, they are actually featured in there with guns. Again, I kind of wish he came with a gun. But other than that, he's good. I like him. Let's move over here to this little CB, or it's a BB unit, but he's a CB name. I don't like how they did that. The head moves. And again, I don't think I've ever actually reviewed this mold, and that's okay. There's a counterbalance inside here. So depending on how you have the head moved, it's going to affect kind of like one of those like weeble wobble things where it's like, you know, we can knock us over but we don't fall down. But it's really kind of a pain in the ass to try to get the head like perfectly positioned. But let's take a look here. So he's red and turquoise, according to the thing. I don't think this matches this very well. I don't know if it's supposed to. I feel like this is a little bit more red than this. It could just be my eyes playing tricks on me because I am colorblind, but that's what it looks like to me. Obviously, the only other BB unit we've ever had is BB-8. I think this is the one that came in the Droid Depot 4-pack originally. He is essentially the exact same unit body-wise with a different paint job, but then he has a different head. The head is bigger than BB's. I like this droid design. It's a fun droid design. And it's cool that it's like a real thing, that like it wasn't like a CGI creation. Like they really made this. That for me was cool. I'm going to skip the pit droid here for a second. We're going to go on to BB or Babu Frik. Wow, there we go. And I just kind of want to see if there's any differences here on camera. Doesn't look like it to me. It looks like the exact same the exact same figure. I don't think there's a difference anywhere. Yeah, it looks pretty much the same to me. Same paint apps, same everything. This is a little bit less worn than this one. You know, not a big deal. It moves up and down. He does have a little bit of articulation on the arms, and they do tend to pop out because they are just little ball joints. That's it. The legs don't move. He does have, I believe, a waist swivel, and that's pretty much it. There's a lot of articulation for this little guy, but not a lot of articulation in general. But I also don't know, you know, what else they could do. I'm pretty sure that one came here, and then this one came here. I don't. Whoop. Oh, come on. Oh! Oh, of course. That's actually the second time I've done that. And then penultimately, let's briefly look at the Battle Droid here. I've actually done a review on the Battle Droid, so if you want to see my full thoughts on it, it's on my channel. Just look up, you know, mikekaess Battle Droid or whatever. He can fold up. I'm not going to do that right now, but what I am going to do is all my other Battle Droids, except for one, have the little command antenna on it. So I'm going to go ahead and do that here. This just comes off, and just so you know, these do raise and lower. But and then also on here, this stores the blaster if you want to do that as well. But what I'm going to do, because again, I've only done this on one other. I think it goes on this one. There we go. So that just goes on the back right there. And this is an alternate way of displaying it because they did have it. Oh, that's so loose. Let's take the time here. And let's do a little kiki, huh? A little bonus for you guys. I got this stuff on eBay. It was like $6. But basically, oh, sometimes this happens. Basically, though, if you have anything with loose parts right out of the box like this stuff works wonders. I've made a video on this as well. I'm just going to kind of get it in here and just kind of work it around. I'm just going to work it, spin it around just to get it all in there. See, this one's tight. This one's fine. This one's not. Now, the stuff, it's milky white like this. It doesn't feel like it's doing anything, but it will dry clear. So we're just going to kind of leave it like that for now. But I do want to kind of look at this. As far as I could tell, it's the exact same. It's the exact same paint. I don't see anything different or new. He's got these little bits painted there. Same kind of silver. Wow. Same kind of silver. It's not brushing, but I guess it's worn look. On the knees, yeah, everything's pretty much the same. Let's take a look at the backpack. Yep, it's all the same. So this is the exact same release. Now, I'm not really complaining about that because who doesn't want another Battle Droid? Battle Droids are, you know, they're everywhere. You kill them. They're fodder. You can't have just one Battle Droid. This actually is my, what, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is my 4th regular looking Battle Droid and my 6th Battle Droid overall, counting the heavy Battle Droid. Not the heavy arms. Is that what it is? The heavy infantry Battle Droid? It was the Gaming Greats one. And then the Genosian Battle Droid that came out in, I think it was 2019? 2020? 22, I think it was 2020, yeah. Anyways, so it's the exact same Battle Droid. So if you have one, you've played with it before. It's not different. I do have a problem staying them up. I don't know if I actually said that in my review because I think I did my review pretty quick from when I got them, but they do have an issue standing. And then finally, let's look at this little pit droid here. This is great. So we have a pretty good amount of movement on the head here. He's got a ball joint up in there. Hard to see, but it lets him kind of get all up in there. We've got a little arm Ooh, that is a thin joint though. It goes up and down like this and all the way around. And it does kind of bend up like so. He does have a wrist swivel. Oh, he's got a double joint. Look at that. That's kind of nice. There's a little double joint there. We have a waist swivel and it was a swivel and a little crunch there. That's actually really nice. Let's see. We got same kind of leg joint as there is arm joint. It goes out a little bit like that. There is a swivel at the top of the leg there. A single joint there. And then we have an ankle tilt, a rocker, and then there's no swivel, just a rocker and a tilt, which is fine. There we go. Get him a little kind of fighting pose there. Tell you what, for the first little pit droid, I like this. Now, I wouldn't buy a pit droid by itself like this, but if they wanted to pack these in, I would buy them in a heartbeat. Like if they pack them in with just other random figures or something like that, like I definitely want them. Or if they did like a deluxe with a couple of them, but at no point would I ever pay $20 for this. But I am happy that he's included in this set. I don't think that. I'll try to get him. There we go. I don't think that we can get him in his little folded up thing because everything pretty much tucks up into the hat, and I don't think that's a thing. You can get this one folded up, and if you want to go look at my review, you can do that. But I don't think that's possible. But it does look good. I really do like it. So this pack was $75. Price-wise, we got, what, $20, $40. And then these little guys, like these three right here, should be $20 by themselves. This is a pack. I do think a fair price for this would have been closer to $60. That $75 price tag is basically just because Disney can, and I know they can, and that kind of sucks. But at the same time, I don't know. Like, I'm glad I have it. I don't mind having an extra battle droid or a security droid or battle droid. I'm very glad to finally have a pit droid. It's always fun to have little flavor droids in there. Don't really care about having another Babu Frik, but if you missed your chance to get Babu Frik the first time, this is a good option for you. So I would say it's a buy if this interests you. It interests me. If you want that pit droid, if you want an extra battle droid, if you want the security droid, definitely pick it up. Those are the stars here. I think, it's hard to say the pit droid is the star, but he's the reason why I wanted it the most. This and this are kind of a fun bonus. I don't super care about that guy. He's just a random droid to me, and I've already got Babu Frik. Again, I've said that. So I guess I'm repeating myself now, so I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of go. But before I go, in the matter of talking here, you can see it's a little shiny, but for the most part, it's dried clear. I might let it dry. I'm gonna let it dry for a couple hours here and see how it is, and then give it another go, another little hit here. Hi there, here, future Mike, I guess editing. I just wanted to do an update on this. I did a little Kiki Fix Loose joint. I figure maybe you want to see the results here. So you can see there's no white. I do want to say this has seized a little bit. I could probably loosen it up by getting, it's not glued down. It's just really, really tight. So I could probably heat it up a little bit to loosen it. But at the same time, this joint is kind of secondary, this little swivel joint right here, because this still swivels. It's not a big deal. So honestly, I might put a little bit more on here because this is also a little loose, and then just let this go right here because this is super tight. Like that's very tight. It's not going anywhere, no matter how much I shake it. So I might actually just kind of do the same thing on here. So it does that. But again, I can loosen this up if I want to. I just want to do a little update to show you the results of the Geek Fix loose joint. So yeah, he's going to be joining the rest of my battle droids on the shelf. And that's it. That's all I've got. Let me know what you thought of this. Do you think it's worth the money? Do you like it? Is paying $75 basically to get a pit droid that you really care about? And the other ones, it's hard to say it's just the pit droid. But the pit droid for me was the main motivating factor. Especially because this is the only way to get a pit droid right now. And I do like the pit droids. They're one of my favorite kind of things from the prequels, you know, especially episode 1. But I don't want to get too much prequel hate because I'm not a hater. I do like the prequels. But yeah, I think that's about it for me. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for getting this far. I'm going to be working on some more Black Series videos coming out soon. As you can see, I have not opened up any of my Rebels or Rogue One figures, so I'm going to do comparisons there. You can see I've got this little guy right here I might do a video on, and I've got that whole new Boba Fett Tython wave to do videos on. So more videos are coming from me, but I just got this in the mail and I wanted to open it up and make a video on it. So this kind of got bumped above the rest. So let me know what you thought down in the downstairs area. I love to read and respond to as many comments as I can. I'd also love to take a moment and thank the people on screen here for supporting me on Patreon at a Black Series level or higher. Thanks so much for doing that, guys. If you want to see your name on the screen here, you can head over to my Patreon, see if something there is right for you. If not, that's fine. You can like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell to get more notifications. All that stuff goes to help out the channel as well. And with that, thanks so much for watching. Thanks for getting this far, and I'll see you later. Bye.